The three most overlooked signs that somebody's going to commit suicide, the three signs that are overlooked so commonly that somebody's actually going to kill themselves is this. And I share from experience because I lost my wife to suicide in 2015. She killed herself. 2017, my dad killed himself. I lost my wife and my dad to suicide. In 2018, I attempted suicide. And these are three signs that people don't realize. The first one is you become emotionally uninvolved anymore. It goes from, talking about your depression, talking about struggles. They're talking to you about, feeling bad and all this. And a lot of times it's kind of almost like a burden you feel because you're just like, man, every time I talk to this person, they're always depressed. And then all of a sudden they stop talking about themselves. They stop sharing about depression all of a sudden. They stop sharing about how they're feeling inside. And they're more concerned with just you and how you feel and how your future is going to be good and new things for you. And they're unwilling all of a sudden to open up anymore. They've closed that door because they don't want to share anymore because they feel that it's pointless. The next sign is that people actually truly give stuff away or they clean up. My dad, he cleaned up his whole office. My mom thought he was spring cleaning or winter cleaning or whatever, just getting rid of a bunch of crap. He threw out a ton of stuff. And it's almost their way of just unpacking and letting go of everything in this world that they're not taking with them. And then the last sign, which is the most fucked up one, is that they are happy all of a sudden. And especially with my wife who killed herself, at the end, they are happy. And it's like they slept off depression all of a sudden. They are no longer depressed, and they haven't went to therapy. They haven't changed any medication. They haven't done anything different. They just woke up one day and they are just happy all of a sudden. They're laughing, they're giggling. They are just in a good mood. They're talking to family members that they haven't talked to before. All of this stuff. And it's almost like you're excited for them, but in reality, it's that they have proven to themselves that almost in their own head that they are a burden, that they're broken, that they're damaged, that everybody's life is better off without them, that no one wants to see the real them, that they want the fake them, and that they don't matter. And it almost solidifies that decision they made to take their life, and that's one of the scariest things there is. It's almost like that surge before somebody ends up dying that nurses will talk about, where right before somebody dies, they have this huge burst of energy. When suicide, it's almost like they have this huge burst of happiness all of a sudden because they know it's coming to an end. And again, I share from experiences for educational purposes only to help somebody out there who is struggling that maybe doesn't feel felt or seen by anybody and it feels like a burden, damaged and broken, because I've been there before, man. It's the worst place to fucking be. But if you feel this way and if you are struggling, reach out. Tell everybody how you truly feel, what's truly going on. Ask for help and want help and be able to receive help. Because what happens is if you tell strangers that you are suicidal and that you're thinking about killing yourself, guess what? Those strangers are going to be on the phone with 911. They are going to be getting you help right away. And you have to want that help. And you have to stand firm that you are struggling and go through that process because it does get better. And as somebody who tried to take his life in 2018, the best thing I can say is that I'm still here because it turned out amazing and it was so worth it to keep staying.